I am attempting the Murph workout in 45 minutes or less, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So the Murph workout is a grueling challenge that consists of a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and it caps it off with another 1 mile run to finish. This workout is typically performed while wearing a weighted vest, symbolizing the gear worn by our military personnel. Unfortunately, my vest broke and I couldn't borrow one in time, but nevertheless, I'm determined to complete the workout. The Murph workout is named in honor of Lieutenant Michael Murphy, a Navy SEAL officer who made the ultimate sacrifice during Operation Red Wings in Afghanistan. On June 28, 2005, Lieutenant Murphy heroically exposed himself to the enemy fire to call for help for his team. His bravery and selflessness saved lives, but it cost him his own. For his heroic action, he was awarded the Medal of Honor. Keep me honest here. Try to hit an 8-minute mile or less on this mile.
But my adrenaline was definitely pumping because I was well under an 8-minute mile pace.
It's about a 6:40 pace. Probably should slow it down.
The last thing you want to do is overexert yourself in the first mile of the Murph.
My son just called me out for going too slow. That's great.
And I knew it wasn't a good sign when I was already catching a cramp 3 minutes into the run.
I got a cramp because I ate Chipotle at 3 o'clock. Word to the wise, don't eat food right before Murph.
I continued to keep a strong pace, but the wind started to play a factor in how fast I was running.
This wind is kind of hard.
And not only was the wind blowing right at me, but it was 94 degrees and scorching hot outside.
Pretty hot outside right now. Just trying to get under an 8-minute mile. Last little bit.
And as my first mile came to a close, I began to get my mind right for what was ahead.
6:35 mile.
As I entered that overheated garage, the air felt heavy and I knew the difficult task that lied ahead of me. But I immediately started on the next stage of the Murph workout, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 squats. I chose to do a partition Murph, meaning I broke up the reps into 20 rounds of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 squats. And when you look at all the reps ahead of you, the task can definitely seem quite daunting if you let it. The key is to take it one rep and one set at a time.
One round done. We'll be done at 30. Pace is not good.
What are you thinking right now?
A few things. Number one, we should have done this at 9 in the morning. Number two, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm also sweating so much that my hands are slipping off the bar.
As I pushed through the 20 rounds of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 15 squats, the heat in my garage climbed over 100 degrees. My body was breaking down, and mentally, I struggled with the sheer number of reps still ahead. The clock was ticking away, and I was running out of time and energy. But then, I thought about Lieutenant Michael Murphy and his ultimate sacrifice. I thought about all the men and women who have given their lives so I can enjoy the freedoms I have in this country. Their courage and selflessness inspires me to keep going. I also thought about my kids watching me. Their dad has never been a quitter, and I wasn't going to start today, no matter how painful this workout was. So I dug deep, finding strength in the memory of those who sacrificed everything. For them, for my kids, and for myself. I kept pushing through the pain, determined to finish what I started. I continued to work hard, pushing through the self-doubt and the voices in my head telling me to quit or slow down. I was running out of time and I needed to get to my run. Once I completed all my reps, it was time for the last mile run. My legs were definitely not as effective as before, and I was tired and sore, and I didn't want to run at all. I was left to my own thoughts. No headphones, no speakerphone, no clock. Just me and what was left ahead of me. As I made my way to the last quarter of the mile, I saw my kids in the distance. That gave me the motivation I needed to push through to the end. The clock was ticking though, and as I finished, my wife told me the news. I didn't make my time. I was definitely disappointed in myself for not digging a little deeper. Coming up short never feels good, but I had to remind myself of the reason why I did this workout in the first place. To honor Lieutenant Michael Murphy and all our fallen heroes who paid the ultimate sacrifice so I can have the freedom to do what I do today. A little pain and discomfort pale in comparison to what those heroes and their families went through. I'm truly thankful, and I can't wait to try to beat my time next time.